My mom made my little sister write "I love mommy more" on a picture of our dad, then beamed as his face fell. When I begged her to stop competing for Emma's love, she rolled her eyes and said, "She already picked her favorite. I'm just making sure she doesn't forget." I stayed silent. That was 5 months ago. This morning, she was dragging her fingernails down our backyard fence, screaming Emma's name, while blood ran from her hands. When my 7-year-old sister told her she loved Dad more, Mom was making dinner when Emma ran up to her and yanked on her skirt. "Mommy, mommy, come, Daddy's wearing my Elsa costume. He looks so funny." Mom chuckled but said she was too busy to go look, and Emma jokingly responded, "Ooh, I'm mommy. I cook. I'm too boring to have fun." She then giggled. "That's why I love Daddy more." She ran back to play. Mom laughed it off, but I could tell by her eyes that comment really stung her. The next day, Mom joined in on the fort building after dinner. She crawled through the blanket tunnels with Emma and even did silly voices for the stuffed animals. When Emma asked for ice cream after dinner, Mom said yes immediately. Dad raised an eyebrow, but Mom just winked at him, then proceeded to make Emma laugh by getting ice cream on Dad's nose and licking it off. A few days later, I watched Mom and Emma rolling down the hill in our backyard. Mom's expensive birthday sundress got completely ruined with grass stains and mud. Dad looked horrified, but Mom just shrugged. Memories matter more than dresses. We all thought it was extremely cute. Until then, Mom's actions started becoming more than just fun. Dad came home from work with a new puzzle for him and Emma to do, and when Mom saw it, she immediately announced that and Emma were going for ice cream. "Just us girls tonight?" Dad's face fell, but he didn't argue. Even worse, this became a pattern. Every night, Mom would plan some special activity for her and Emma that excluded Dad completely. I remember one specific Saturday during family drawing time the next day, Mom kept whispering to Emma. I watched her encourage Emma to draw Dad with a frown and write "I love mommy more" at the top. Dad saw the picture and his shoulders slumped. Mom just beamed like she'd won something. A few days later, Mom got finger paint and started painting directly on our living room walls with Emma. When Dad tried to stop them, Mom grabbed Emma's hand and they ran outside giggling. Me and Dad spent 3 hours scrubbing the walls clean. 2 days later, I was looking for Christmas decorations in the attic when I caught Mom lifting Emma through the opening onto the roof. The roof had no safety rails and slanted sharply. I screamed at her to stop and she rolled her eyes. "We're just having fun. You're as boring as your father." The car incident happened on a Tuesday. Dad and I left Emma and Mom in the car while we went into the store to grab snacks. But when we came out, what we saw made our jaws drop. Emma was behind the wheel of Mom's SUV. Mom was in the passenger seat urging, "Press harder on the pedal, sweetie." Emma pressed too hard and crashed straight into a parked vehicle. The owner came rushing out minutes later. Dad immediately took the blame and handed over his insurance information plus $500 in cash while Mom was telling Emma she did great. That night, I went to check on Emma. She was curled up in her princess bed, and when I sat down, she whispered, "Mommy is starting to scare me." Dad and I staged an intervention the next morning. We sat Mom down and explained she was frightening Emma with these dangerous activities. Mom's face went red. "You're ganging up on the fun parent. Emma loves me more now." She said so. We tried to reason with her, but she stormed out. The next day, Dad discovered Mom had drained their entire savings account. $4,000 gone. He found the receipt. She'd bought a massive commercial-grade bouncy castle for the backyard. "Emma will love this," she said when confronted. I came home from school a few days later to find Emma in the backyard holding Dad's axe. Blood was running down her leg from a gash. Mom stood nearby clapping. "Come on, sweetie, this is fun. Don't mind the cut.